Hello, I am Dr. Catherine Toomer.
LaQuetta Pearson. I'm an attorney and entrepreneur.
I am Dr. Jacinta Elder, and I am a board-certified internal medicine physician and coach, life coach.
Hey, my name is Kevin Buford, or Dr. Kevin Buford if you want to say that. I'm a psychiatrist.
So, one of the reasons I signed up is because I wanted to improve my communication skills. Because coaching is becoming a very important part of my profession and my career moving forward. And I noticed that I've always had a challenge when I talk to people and I feel like they're not understanding what I'm saying. So I figured it was some kind of way that I'm communicating that's not clear. So I wanted to do, part of it is because I wanted to do the NLP training to clarify that and improve my communication skills. Because it's important in just leadership and life and relationships and, everything. So yeah, and I wanted to understand how the mind works, how we think, starting with me, because I feel like a lot of what we do is based on our mindset and our approach to life and the things that we care about. So if I understand how the mind works, I can probably improve my mindset and then help others do the same.
I most enjoyed the camaraderie of the group. And I also enjoyed the surprises. Like I said, I signed up to help my clients, and I benefited personally way more than I expected. And so did my family, and so did my friends. It just really permeated every part of my life in a way that's so beneficial.
I think the biggest thing was learning about myself. Just everything from, my representational systems, what worked for me, how to better communicate with those around me, how I could apply those things to my job. And in my mind, I feel a little more whole. Like, I've taken therapy for a while now, and that helps. But I felt like this kind of just put me over the edge to where I wanted to be personally.
I have to say hypnosis is my favorite. Out of the three, I feel that it's a natural progression for me. Other things, even when I did them intuitively, trying to be more intentional, I'm still learning. But for some reason, hypnosis just seemed to click.
So I love timeline therapy. I love timeline therapy because it really gets to the heart of the issues that are basically running the show, and we are completely unaware or unconscious about. So what we see when we talk and engage with people, we're seeing a very superficial part of what they're presenting. And they don't even realize, we don't even realize most of the time, that there's an operating system that goes deeper, that has us say the things we say, do the things we do, act the way we act. And so timeline therapy is a way to get to the heart of issues. And I thought that was pretty powerful.
I'd have to say timeline therapy. It's most definitely my favorite. Because it's the transformation, and it's not like this long drawn out process. And you immediately see the change in people. And that kind of transformation is just mind blowing.
What you get from Maisha when you link up with her and you learn from her, you don't just get the course and the tools and the abilities. You get a compassionate human being that cares about your educational and professional and personal development. She's a rare find as it relates to just imparting knowledge. And you marry that with something that is not widely known by other people, and you have a phenomenal experience.
Yeah, so far I have actually improved the way I communicate, and I'm listening more for understanding where the other person is coming from, and not so much for responding because I feel like I'm right about an issue. So I'm listening for where they're coming from so that I can respect their view and so that we can communicate better. And then I understand better how to respond in a way that they understand. So I'm feeling less and less as I use the tools more. I'm feeling less and less like I'm misunderstood. Because a large part of my life, it's like nobody understands me. What is it that I'm not communicating clearly? So that has already started cleaning up. That's, just for me personally, but also professionally. I feel more empowered now to really coach from that stance and really impart some new skills to the people that I coach. So it's very empowering that way as well.
Definitely seen in my life. I recently had a pretty significant health diagnosis, or a deterioration of an old diagnosis. And because of the tools that I learned in this class, I was actually able to get through it relatively emotionally unscathed. I think that had it not been for what I'd learned and the tools that I developed, that it probably would have, I would have spiraled. I'm sure I would have just shut down. And I didn't. And I know it's because I used a lot of the tools that I learned in the course. I have seen results in my business. I mainly in that, because my business is health, wellness, and weight loss. I have helped people a lot with reframing. I help people a lot with their cravings, with their the triggers that make them eat, and I'm getting better at it. And I'm starting to hear feedback saying that, things that used to be difficult for someone, they're finding it a whole lot easier because of some of the techniques and tools I've been using. The one result I would say in my career that's unexpected was the ease at integrating it into my practice, into what I was doing with my clients. I thought it would take a lot longer for me to get comfortable. I thought that it would take longer for me to get to the point where I felt comfortable enough and saw results. And what happened is that even when I tiptoed in, the results were so dramatic in so many ways that I just got comfortable very fast. And that's, and then even more so now, having the opportunity to practice and seeing it, firsthand, up close, it just really, really is something that will always be primary, not just added to, but it will be primary in what I do with my clients now.
It was transformative to my life. It's also been impactful in my relationships, personally and professionally. And even as a psychiatrist, I've not heard of those things before, but I will say that these are things that are definitely value added in the spirit of just human transformation.
Everywhere. I'm gonna find me a husband because I'm gonna hypnotize him, and he's gonna do everything that I think a husband should do. No, just kidding, but not really. Well, a lot of it, like in my mind, I was like, doing jury trials and other things, like being able to develop a rapport with people to see who would be a good juror or bad juror, being able to get new contracts and do things. I just got a new contract. I've been trying to get this contract literally for like 7 years. And I got it on Thursday. And that was like, I was like, okay. I called and I established a rapport with the person who was going to make the decision. I was really friendly and, I did all the techniques and I'm like, and I feel like I lulled him into it. I don't know if this is true, but I think that's what happened. So I am a gentler, kinder parent, I think. A lot of the things, techniques with my daughter who's 8, everything from just the power of suggestion, hypnosis in her sleep, just different things that I feel like she's absorbing unconsciously and is doing in real life. Oh goodness, run, don't walk, sign up, take it. It's worth every penny. I actually don't think she charged enough because, legit, it's transforming people's lives. It transformed mine. And so I'm definitely hoping to go out and make that transformation in others. So it's worth every penny. It's worth the time, the dedication. You're going to get everything out of it that you need and didn't know you needed.
What I would say to someone who's thinking about taking this training is to absolutely do it. One of the benefits was that it's a group of people from all different backgrounds and all different professions, and so you get a good perspective of all the different ways that it can be used. And it's just so beneficial personally and professionally that it's there. Take it.
Please, I implore you today, if you are contemplating this, if you've gotten this far, take the next step. Enroll in a course, enroll in NLP, and you will not be dissatisfied.
Listen, honestly, if you want to know the truth, everybody could use a little, everybody can use a little NLP in their lives. And I say that because, again, it gets to the root of who we are as human beings. And we all want to be related and connected in some way. So whether you use it for personal relationships in your life and just improving yourself, or whether you use it in your career, in your business, or whatever, we all want to feel deeper connections with people. And NLP gives you the tools to be able to do that. And really begin to enjoy your life and make progress and really set goals and work towards the success that you want. And one of the keys, I believe, to happiness is making progress in your life in all areas. NLP is it. Everybody should do it. Everybody. Everybody.